Hey everybody, Matt McKinley with Triple M Trailers of Texas, coming at you from a real crisp afternoon here in Canton. I had to put on the old skull hat toboggan and everything to try to stay warm. Coming at you with our next installment of Dr. Seuss's Seuss-isms. If you saw this last week, I'm always quoting around the dealership just some really awesome quotes from Zig Ziglar. Tony Robbins, Tom Ziegler, Howard Partridge, just Les Brown, and one of my sales guys, William, told me that I'm missing the boat. Dr. Seuss has some good stuff, and he was right. So I just want to tell you a little bit about the dealership. I always tell you about what we have going on here, share our heart with you, and I thought it would be fun to kind of tell you about our next page in Dr. Seuss. Before we do it though, whenever I bring you one of these Seuss-isms, I want to try to do it from a different spot at the dealership each time to kind of give you a little taste of what we have here in Canton. So last week, I was in front of one of our outdoor kitchen Lakota models. So on the outside of the living quarter, door flips up. You've got the 55-inch flat panel TV, the two coolers, 2-burner cooktop, a place for an outdoor grill, just everything a cowboy needs for roughing it these days. But today I'm in lot 4 at our dealership. We have 8 sections of our lot, and lot 4 is what we're starting to really build upon, and this is our motorsports area. So very soon, as you pass by us on Interstate 20, you're going to start seeing a really stellar collection of, well, hopefully it's not a collection for long, but a display and offering of some of our motorsports. You might see right behind me, we have what's called a Sundowner Extra Series. This particular unit, it's a 40-foot, 8.6 wide, 7-foot tall, totally customizable gooseneck that you could use to haul anything you'd like, including a car or two. We can extend it, do anything else you'd like, and even pop a living quarter up front. Something else I want to show you is right over here to my side. This is one of our new race car trailers. So this is one that we're real excited about. This is a 24-footer. Now I'm going to only give you a teaser on it today because it's brand new product. Rivetless sides, 8.6 wide. It's got a little fin on the back of it for the loading light. And what's really cool about it is what's on the inside. It's set up, ready to go. Now here's the thing, I want you to see more of it, but Ronnie, that's his job here at the dealership. So what I'd like for you to do is you can email Ronnie, RONNIE, at triplemtrailers.com, or just give him a call, 903-865-1516, and tell him to let you see more about what we have in there. And then lastly, out here on the motorsports lot, as we're getting it filled up, just if you want to just haul a car to a show, I've got this whole entire row dedicated, anything from black iron Big Tex car haulers down to our ultra models from Sundowner. So aluminum car haulers, we can do them in any color, shape, size you want, all kinds of fun stuff. But that's not what we're here for. I'm here to tell you about our latest installment in our Seuss-isms. This one's kind of tough, but it actually worked out really well. I try not to read these just so you guys know I want to keep this real. I've glanced through this book just to see what it was about, but I don't study up on this. What I'll do is I'll get it, I'll come out here on the lot, and I'll just kind of share my heart with you. So what's interesting is today we're talking about surrounding yourself with good people, and we're talking about listening to good advice. Last night, surrounding yourself with good people, we had an opportunity and the honor of sponsoring, or being one of the sponsors of our local FFA banquet. So Canton High School put on an FFA banquet and live and silent auction. So our dealership sponsored a table, and such a joy. Such a joy. I had several guys from our dealership join us at the table for dinner, and seeing everybody in our community here, and just seeing how well Canton put it on, the FFA members. So bravo to Canton FFA for any of you guys that may tune in and watch this video. Canton FFA also came out to our fall super sale that we did a month ago, and we spent a morning going over goal setting, and I invited all the FFA kids and students around to come in for that. The next day we went over personality profiles, and the last day we did situational awareness. And so giving to those kids was awesome. Getting to go to their banquet last night and see them in action and seeing them serve, they've got it really going on. They actually served us dinner, put on the silent auction, and just seeing the people and the community involvement was really special. So thank you, Canton FFA. We enjoyed ourselves. Not to mention, I got a grill, I got some cornhole games, and then I also got my own little set of Tupperware. Awesome stuff. But that was an event where I got to surround myself with really good people last night. Here we go. But the yeps on the steps, they're great fun to have around. And so are many, many other friends that I have found. Listening to good advice. Then he spoke great words of wisdom as he sat there on that chair. To eat these things, said my uncle, you must exercise great care. You may swallow down what's solid, but you must spit out the air. Dr. Seuss is kind of trippy. I don't understand exactly what he's meaning here, but I do know this. Surrounding yourself with good people and listening to good advice, awesome Seuss-ism. One of the things that I've learned in the last few years of me really studying, trying to make myself a better leader, trying to make myself a better husband, father, and just challenge myself to stretch and grow. Joseph McClendon III and Tony Robbins have it down to where you are the sum of the 5 people that you're closest to. You're the sum of your closest 5 peers, in other words. That's something that they just didn't make up. I just always like to give credit where credit's due. Napoleon Hill cites the same thing in Think and Grow Rich. Biblically, you'll find it all over, and it's also a Seuss-ism. So as you think about that, you're the sum of your 5 closest people that you hang with. As we go into the next year, what a profound thought to really sit and evaluate is who am I? Who am I getting advice from? Who am I learning from? And who am I becoming? Am I reaching my goals? Am I reaching my dreams? Am I where I want to be in life? And what you'll find is that if you really stretch, grow, and challenge yourself, and match yourself up with like-minded people, match yourself up with people that are going to push you and really hold you accountable and want you to succeed and be the best that you can, how would that change your course and your trajectory? Everything I'm doing here is I try to keep it real and business related. So an example is our dealership today. So my dad started the dealership, this is our 36th year in business, and a reflection of who we've become is in direct relation to who I'm getting advice and being coached by. So we have to keep in mind the people that we're with, and we also need to listen to advice that we get from those people. Listening's hard to do. One of the things, business systems, it's no secret, Howard Partridge, Zig Ziglar Corporation, Chad Carr from Rainmaker, the NATDA, the owners of some of the manufacturers that we represent, Bob Clements International. I mean, the list goes on. I don't want to leave anybody out. Spader Business Management. These are all people that I've sought out to learn from, and there's no sense in us trying to reinvent our wheel down here. We can take a little piece of this and a little piece of that and create what's unique to us. But we have listened, and the results of our dealership being blessed is because of the peers that we're hanging out with. Me personally, I go to work, I go home. I'm not a real big social butterfly, busy bee type person. And that's a little bit of a challenge for me. I do have to make sure that I get out of my little personal bubble and shell and go rub elbows with people that are really going to challenge me and push me. If it's a financial situation that I'm looking for, I need to hang out with somebody who's doing it right. If it's strength and endurance and physical fitness, who am I hanging out with? What do I need to change in my relationships to get me to where I want to be? It's a lesson too that I need to make sure that I'm teaching my boys. My oldest son, 22, my youngest is 9, a little bit of a gap there. But boy, what a difference it would make if I can really not tell them who to choose as their friends, but guide them with the consequences, results, whether it be positive or negative, of who they hang with is who they're the sum of. So anyway, I know I'm kind of beating that to death, but it's a pretty deep thought that the Seuss-ism led us to. And listening, keeping track of those 5 peers, I believe is important. That's it for today. I will be back next week, and we'll see what Dr. Seuss has for us in store. Until then, please come down, check us out at the dealership. We are the sum of our employee staff. We have 25 employees, and I'd like for you to come down and put them to the test, and hopefully they're all pushing one another. That's something that I promote for them to do. I love for them to grow. I love for the dealership to be the vehicle that